Hello BTS lover, I in the glittering world of South Korea's entertainment industry, where a smile is often part of the look and happiness seems like an obligation. There's a much deeper, more emotional, and more human story that unfolds from behind the scenes. This time, the story comes from two figures deeply loved by millions of fans around the world, Jimin and Jungkook of BTS. This headline is not just a sensation. Shocking fact, Jimin already knew when Jungkook pretended to be happy, reflects a reality that has been closely hidden until finally slowly revealed and shook the emotions of many people, especially the ARMY. Jungkook, known for his youthful energy, alluring smile, and cheerful personality in front of the camera, apparently harbors very deep feelings. Recently, many fans feel that there is something different about him. Not because he lost his charm, but because his smile felt different. It is no longer a spontaneous reflection of happiness, but rather like a mask that is worn mindfully. When the world saw him laugh, only one person really knew it was all a sham: Jimin. Many people may wonder, how can someone so close like Jimin know that his best friend is not okay when they still appear compact? The answer is simple, but painful, because Jimin knows Jungkook better than anyone. Their closeness is not just colleagues or one music group. They are a family that dives into each other's hearts, even without the need for words. When Jungkook pretended to be happy, Jimin felt a chill in the heat of the stage lights. Sources said Jimin had secretly spoken to their closest staff, voicing his concern over Jungkook's mood swings. He admitted that he could clearly see the difference in the eyes of BTS's meaning. Behind Jungkook's laughter, Jimin caught a dim, often blank look in his eyes. "You can smile, but your eyes can't lie," Jimin said in a private conversation recently leaked by a source close to the two. The sentence struck hard at the hearts of the ARMY, who never thought that Jungkook's inner struggle was so real. Jimin himself is known to be very protective of Jungkook. Since the early days of BTS, he has shown genuine and warm concern. But in this situation, Jimin faced a tough dilemma. Should he speak up and open the harsh reality to the world, or keep quiet to keep his best friend's privacy? It chooses a more gentle way. He did not immediately disclose the fact that Jungkook was not okay. However, from the various moments of their interaction captured on camera, it appears that Jimin often looks at Jungkook with deep concern, pats him on the back when not seen by many people, and gives hugs that seem so meaningful. In a recent interview, Jungkook said, "Sometimes I laugh not because I'm happy, but because I don't want anyone to worry." At the time, the public regarded the statement as a deep philosophy of life, but now it feels like a silent scream that is not heard deeply enough. After this news spread, fans began to piece together pieces of the moment in which Jungkook looked happy, when in fact he was in a slump. What makes this fact so touching is how Jimin stays quiet, doesn't force Jungkook to talk, but is always there, giving him space and a warm hug when the world seems too heavy. Jimin not only knows, but he understands. And perhaps, this is the most sincere form of brotherly love that has ever been shown to the public without words. Even when the cameras weren't looking, even when the lights went out and the cheering stopped, Jimin stood beside Jungkook, watching and waiting. One of the moments that became a highlight was during BTS's last concert before the members were drafted into the ARMY. Amid the glare of the light and the sea of purple, Jungkook could be seen wiping away his tears silently as he bowed his thanks. Shortly after, Jimin seemed to hold her hand tightly, as if to say, "You're not alone." And it's not just a gesture for the audience. It was a signal, a secret message that could only be understood by both, and now by all of us. Not many people can survive under such tremendous pressure as Jungkook experienced. He is a world star, the idol of millions of people, as well as a real young man who just wants to be loved sincerely without demands. In the midst of great achievements, international awards, and media spotlight, Jungkook is also a human being who can get tired, can feel empty, and can pretend to be happy just to make others smile. Jimin saw that. Jimin knew, even before Jungkook said anything. Now, after this news spread, many soldiers are sending support through social media with the hashtags #WeLoveYouJungkook and #ThankYouJimin. They express deep gratitude to Jimin for being a true friend and unconditional love to Jungkook for trying so hard to stay strong. Many of them also wrote wishes for Jungkook to know that he didn't have to pretend to be happy. He is enough to be himself, and that's enough. Korean media also began to highlight the emotional closeness of Jimin and Jungkook. Article after article discusses how their friendship became a vivid example that love does not always have to be shown with big words, but with a consistent presence and unquenchable attention. One well-known entertainment columnist even called their relationship a reminder that behind the harsh world of entertainment, there is still a saving tenderness.
Gotta get through, 'cause